I'm going to share my reflection or homily or thoughts or wishes and prayers, and wherever Spirit moves me now. Our children and youth are downstairs in the lower meeting house making an Advent candle and wreath. Because you know what? It all matters. They need to know they have a place to come that is home, that is safe, that makes Advent wreaths, where people know their names. So they'll be joining us for our new member ritual after I share a few of my remarks. And I'll be honest, perhaps these aren't the right remarks because I left them on my computer at home. I hope I followed the right thing by calling my beloved and saying, "Have you left home?" "Yes." "Well, can you turn around?" I need this. And then when he got in front of the computer on my cell phone in the robing room, he said to me, "You have a lot of documents open." "Which one is it?" I said, "Healers, healers. It starts with the word healers." Thank you, Bart. But the truth be told, and I'm going to not let myself go over 10 minutes. The truth be told is, I don't know exactly what to say. I don't have all the magic answers. And many of you are probably thinking, well, we know that. But that's good. You should know that. This is our church. We are the church. We here, we online, we who have died, we who were here for nearly 300 years, we who will come in the future. I was watching ministers online. We've got all kinds of, Facebook groups and stuff. And I don't know what I think about Facebook these days, people, by the way. I may need to let it go. But the reason I'm struggling at all with that is because just watching a whole lot of children walk in. "Hi, we're going to be here now?" Okay. As I said, we're going with it. The reason I'm struggling a little bit with letting go of Facebook, and believe me, my remarks are not about me. Maybe you'll hear yourself in a few. Do we just step out of all of the difficult places, or do we stand there and shine the light? Do we move out? Maybe there are people who really will need that. So we can only make our own decisions. But what I know is that there are people looking for the light. There are people hungry and desperate to know there are those of us who still carry the same values, who still believe in the power of love, who will work for justice. And if we just step out of it all, what's left? So though Facebook is a small example, it's an important little microcosm of how I invite us to approach these times. How do we balance the need to care for our own well-being, our peace of mind, our connection to our own selves, with being there in the world, being there for other people, being the ones who speak up? The best thing I can say is that it is most likely going to change, maybe even day to day. I would encourage us to stop looking for prescriptions and start following truth. So when I went on Facebook the other day, I had posted something, and I really go on because I want to see those of you who are online and make sure you're okay. That's the truth. And when I saw that some of you were not, and then I saw other responses, then I got pulled into other things. I'll go back to the ministers, that's right. Within about 10 minutes, maybe, It took me 3 or 4 hours to come back. There's a spiral going on, folks, out there. Not out there. There is a spiral. And if we lose touch with our truth and who we are, then we are truly powerless. Then truly we will have lost what it is that guides us. So I watch these other ministers and so many of us who just want to know what to say. And I'm really glad it's us, and that I've been here a while, because I don't have anything to prove. I don't have all the answers. I don't have a 4-point sermon that's going to tell you what to do. So I'll offer my reflections briefly that I did write down and were found that start with healers. And then we'll celebrate our beloved faith community. And this I know, if we stay together and accept one another and love one another, I can't promise we'll all be okay, but I can promise we will be working for love. Love is brave, courageous, strong, gentle, comforting, protective. So when I thought about us, now I'm talking just about us, FRS, UU, First Religious Society, here on Pleasant Street for almost 300 years. Here's the best I can say. At this time, we need healers. Hear me out. In many ways, by the way, folks, here's the best news. Everything we've always believed in and all the values we've worked for, all that, they don't need to change one single bit. We're not going to reinvent what we believe in. We're going to decide how to respond to what's happening. So when I think of this time and us, and I think of our flock, my flock, we need healers. And think, as I'm talking, see what resonates in you today. We need healers. We need people who will sing, who will play singing bowls, who will meditate, who will pray, who will visit the sick, who will listen, who will just heal with love. We need organizers. People who will look with reason, but deep conviction at what's happening. Find the partners, because we don't do anything alone, and create and organize strategies for how we best respond. We need actors, by which I don't mean theater actors, although Teddy and Mara and all of you, we need you too. I call you healers. We need those people who will follow the invitation, who will show up, who will go to the vigil, who will write a postcard, make a phone call, all of it. And action looks many different ways. Action is when I forward a voicemail, and these are true stories, to someone, because we've gotten many over the last couple of days from the community at large saying, what do we do? Well, guess what? We are the church of this era. We are the church. We are the church. And I forward some of those voicemails and I say, would you call this person? And that person says, absolutely, I will call. Those are actors too. So we need healers, organizers, so that we don't burn out. We need actors who will respond. We need caregivers, and I'm using these words different than normal. Healers are those who offer healing. Organizers are those who will sit and create strategies in partnership with reason and love. Actors are those who will respond. And caregivers are those who will ensure that this beloved church, our governance, its buildings, its energy, its staff, are cared for. Because this is our home. So where are you? Because we need you all. We must understand the imperative of we, not I. And I don't mean I, Reverend Rebecca, I mean I, a person. It never has been about I. It's always been about us. Always. We must make love real and give it a chance. So I want to do sort of a litany here to close this moment. Well, it's a little more than a litany. So I'm going to start using our way of saying, I see you, and inviting you to respond that I am here, if you would like, as I name each group. You can say it silently or aloud. And I'm speaking on all of our behalfs. For those who are terrified right now, we see you. I am here. We'll do again, and that's what's going to happen. For those who are terrified, we see you. I am here. For Black and brown people, we see you. I am here. For Hispanic, Asian, Pacific, Indigenous people, and all other non-white people, we see you. I am here. For members of the LGBTQ+ community, we see you. I am here. For transgender people, we see you. I am here. For parents and relatives who have children who are trans, we see you. I am here. For people living in unsafe situations, we see you. I am here. For lovers of peace, we see you. I am here. For protectors of the environment and all her creatures, especially the four-legged, the winged, the scaled ones, we see you. I am here. For immigrants, refugees, those who are related to and love those people with their whole heart, we see you. I am here. For those who are disabled with visible and invisible disabilities, we see you. I am here. For the economically insecure, we see you. I am here. For all those who are feeling helpless, angry, numb, grieving, confused, and defeated, we see you. I am here. For all those who I have not named, but who are here, we see you. I am here. Here you are safe. We promise to do all we can to love you with our actions that speak louder than our words, and to love you with the words that you want and need to hear. This is a place where we know we must act, and that we believe in the power of love to overcome evil. Yes, evil. Here we speak and listen to each other and seek always to respect and honor the inherent worth and dignity of all people. As I said, the good news is, my friends, our Unitarian and Universalist values, they have not changed with what's happened. The need for the realization of them in this world has never been greater. We need to be kind and compassionate with ourselves and each other. We need to take care of ourselves. Really, truly get to know all people as our neighbor. And again, start right here. When I hear questions about, others who have, there's perhaps a potential further distance between, let's start right here and really strengthen that muscle. We need to be curious, brave, and bounded in our lives to truth, equity, justice, compassion, and action. Come whoever you are. You are welcome here. Amen.